Hey guys, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about a recent epic rap battle of history I've watched several times because it's really enjoyable, but how it also relates to this election on the Democratic side. Now, the recent Democratic, not Democrat, epic rap battle of history is between Thomas Jefferson and Frederick Douglass. And Thomas Jefferson, true one of the founding fathers of our country, has an impressive resume, but yet he has lacked some other things that he praises about Jesus Christ in his own Bible, which I have a copy of, um, Life and Morals of Jesus Christ. What I mean is, Thomas Jefferson had 6 children with one of his slaves, and he died on the 4th of July, which is a day that the United States got its full independence from Britain. But yet he lacked to free her prior before his death or while he was dying on that day. And although it was an enjoyable rap battle to watch between two passed on founding members of this country, I consider Frederick Douglass a founding member of this country because he was the one who worked with Abraham Lincoln on the early draft of the Emancipation Proclamation. And so let's take it to context here, how it relates to this election. Thomas Jefferson runs off his list of resume that's attached to him, why he has so much name recognition. And then Frederick Douglass is going off about, yeah, just because you have a long resume, name recognition doesn't make you a good moral person, or it doesn't make you someone who's stuck to their principles. And I find it funny how it relates to this election in the context of people say Hillary Clinton's the lesser of two evils next to Donald Trump. However, though, just because Hillary Clinton has a long resume and has name recognition doesn't make her a good moral or someone who has casting of her convictions. Because think about it. Hillary Clinton voted for the Iraq War, supported DOMA, supported NAFTA, supported the crime bill, and on a side note, with supporting the crime bill, she labeled all inner city teens, aka inner city black teens, more specifically, super predators, and said that they had no conscience and no ethic moral base to be normal citizens, so they should be put away for having a little pot. And she also referred to welfare users as lazy bums. Hillary Clinton, there's no person under her. Under the politician, there's no true person. Well, true, she has done some good things, like, as First Lady, got shit passed through. That's a good thing, but overall, her bad overshadows the good. So when Bernie supporters say just because she has name recognition doesn't mean makes her a good ethical or moral person, or doesn't make her seem like someone who sticks to their guns, that's ironically like the epic rap battle where Frederick Douglass was pointing out the same thing to Thomas Jefferson. And Bernie Sanders, not a lot of name recognition. He's starting to get a lot of name recognition now, but before he didn't. But yet, He's been fighting for the right things while Hillary Clinton's been voting for the wrong things. He stood with gay couples. He stood for their right for marriage since the 80s, during a time when the AIDS crisis was rapid in this country and gay people were said to be the cause of AIDS. And he also defended the opposition to Don't Ask, Don't Tell, which was a law that was created to pretty much tell gay people that you could be in the military, but just don't, talk about your sexuality. He marched with Martin Luther King Jr. I know mainstream media likes to point out that's not him, but it is. You could ask him yourself. And also, while a lot of senators from the states like to march with lobbyists or defend lobbyists, he marches with the picket people. The people who work the picket lines, who, organize the picket lines, the working Joes, men and women alike, regardless of gender or skin color or ethnicity. Because people were sick of, shit jobs, or sick of shit wages. So he's been fighting those fights with us and for us for a long time. That's enough qualifications there already. I mean, he was Mayor Burlington, Vermont for 2 terms, and a senator from Vermont since 92. But other than that, he has a pretty impressive resume, even though it may not be name recognition worthy like Hillary Clinton's. So, yeah, this is why I support Bernie Sanders. He fights for the right things, not for the wrong things, while Clinton fights for the wrong things and not the right things. That's my analysis of how the latest epic rap battle of history ties in with this election. And it's a dead match. I find it funny how it's relevant. The rap battle that they recently made is relevant to this election. See ya.